Welcome. Today, we're diving into the world of dating advice for men, focusing on how to truly attract women and, just as importantly, what you should absolutely avoid. Many men wonder what makes them appealing, but often overlook the biggest turnoff that can ruin their chances. In this video, we'll break down practical tips, real life examples, and the number one mistake to steer clear of. Whether you're new to dating or looking to improve your approach, these insights will help you build genuine connections. Let's get started on your journey to becoming more attractive and confident around women. One of the most attractive qualities a man can display is confidence. This doesn't mean being arrogant or overbearing, but rather being comfortable in your own skin. Women are naturally drawn to men who know who they are and aren't afraid to show it. Confidence is about standing tall, making eye contact, and speaking with assurance. It's not about pretending to be someone you're not. When you're confident, you send a message that you value yourself, which in turn makes others value you too. Remember, confidence can be developed with practice and self-awareness. Listening is an underrated skill in dating. Many men focus too much on what they're going to say next, rather than truly hearing what the woman is sharing. Active listening shows that you care about her thoughts and feelings, making her feel valued and respected. This creates a deeper connection and sets you apart from others who may only be interested in talking about themselves. So next time you're on a date, put your phone away, maintain eye contact, and genuinely engage in the conversation. You'll be surprised how much this simple act can boost your attractiveness. Compliments can be powerful, but only when they're sincere. Women can easily tell when you're just saying something to impress them. Instead of generic lines, focus on something specific you genuinely appreciate about her. Maybe it's her sense of humor, her passion for her work, or the way she lights up when she talks about her hobbies. Authentic compliments make her feel seen and appreciated, which is far more attractive than empty flattery. Remember, it's not about quantity but quality when it comes to compliments. Taking care of your appearance is a basic but crucial step in attracting women. This doesn't mean you need to be a fashion model, but good hygiene, clean clothes, and a neat hairstyle go a long way. Women appreciate men who put effort into their grooming because it shows self-respect and attention to detail. Simple habits like showering regularly, trimming your nails, and wearing clothes that fit well can make a big difference. Remember, first impressions matter, and your appearance is the first thing she'll notice. Good sense of humor can be incredibly attractive. It's not about telling jokes nonstop, but about being able to laugh at yourself and enjoy the moment. Humor helps break the ice and makes interactions more enjoyable. Women are drawn to men who can make them smile and feel at ease. Don't be afraid to show your playful side, but always be respectful and avoid jokes at her expense. A shared laugh can create a memorable connection and set the tone for a great relationship. Women are often attracted to men who have ambition and passion in life. This doesn't mean you need to be rich or have a high-status job, but having goals and working towards them is appealing. Passion shows that you have drive and purpose, which can be inspiring. Talk about your interests and what excites you, whether it's your career, hobbies, or personal projects. When you're passionate, it's contagious and it makes you more interesting and attractive. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage your own emotions, as well as empathize with others. Women appreciate men who can express their feelings in a healthy way and are sensitive to the emotions of those around them. This doesn't mean you have to be overly emotional, but being open and honest about how you feel builds trust and intimacy. Practice active listening, validate her feelings, and don't be afraid to share your own experiences. Emotional intelligence is a sign of maturity and strength. Nonverbal communication plays a huge role in attraction. Your body language can say more than your words. Stand tall, keep your shoulders back, and maintain open gestures. Avoid crossing your arms or looking down, as these can make you seem closed off or insecure. Positive body language shows confidence and approachability. Pay attention to her body language too, as it can give you clues about how she's feeling. Mirroring her gestures subtly can also help build rapport and connection. Authenticity is incredibly attractive. Trying to be someone you're not or putting on a facade will only backfire in the long run. Women want to get to know the real you, not a version you think they'll like. Be honest about your interests, values, and intentions. Authenticity builds trust and lays the foundation for a genuine relationship. Remember, it's better to be loved for who you are than liked for who you're pretending to be. Respect is a cornerstone of any healthy relationship. Always be mindful of her boundaries, both physical and emotional. Don't pressure her into anything she's not comfortable with, and listen when she expresses her needs or concerns. Respecting boundaries shows maturity and consideration, making you more trustworthy and attractive. Remember, a woman who feels respected is more likely to open up and connect with you on a deeper level. Kindness never goes out of style. Simple acts of kindness like holding the door, offering a genuine smile, or being considerate of her feelings can leave a lasting impression. Women notice how you treat others, not just them. Being kind to waitstaff, strangers, and even animals reflects your character. Kindness creates a positive atmosphere and makes you someone she wants to be around. Remember, it's the little things that often matter most. Support is essential in any relationship. Show genuine interest in her goals and dreams and be there to encourage her during tough times. Celebrate her successes and offer a listening ear when she needs to vent. Being supportive doesn't mean solving all her problems, but rather being present and showing you care. This builds a strong emotional bond and makes you a partner she can rely on. Dependence is attractive. Women appreciate men who have their own interests, friends, and hobbies. It shows that you're self-sufficient and not overly dependent on her for happiness. Having a life outside of the relationship keeps things interesting and gives you more to share. It also prevents you from coming across as needy or clingy, which can be a major turnoff. Balance your time and make sure you're nurturing your own passions. Honesty is the foundation of trust. Always be truthful about your intentions, feelings, and actions. Lying or hiding things may seem easier in the moment, but it will eventually erode trust and damage the relationship. Women value men who are straightforward and transparent. If you make a mistake, own up to it and apologize sincerely. Honesty shows integrity and maturity, making you a more attractive partner. Now let's talk about the number one biggest turnoff for women: neediness. When a man comes across as desperate for attention or validation, it can be a major red flag. Neediness often shows up as constant texting, seeking reassurance, or being overly available. This behavior signals insecurity and a lack of self-confidence. Women want a partner who is secure in himself and doesn't rely on her for his sense of worth. Overcoming neediness starts with building your own confidence and having a fulfilling life outside of dating. It's important to recognize the signs of neediness in yourself. Are you constantly checking your phone for her messages? Do you feel anxious if she doesn't reply right away? These are common signs that you might be relying too much on her attention for your happiness. Being aware of these patterns is the first step to changing them. Focus on building your own self-esteem and finding fulfillment in your own activities. This shift will make you more attractive and less dependent on external validation. Self-confidence is the antidote to neediness. When you believe in your own worth, you don't need constant reassurance from others. Work on your self-confidence by setting and achieving personal goals, practicing self-care, and surrounding yourself with supportive people. Remember, confidence is attractive because it shows you're comfortable with who you are. The more you invest in yourself, the less you'll feel the need to seek validation from others. Healthy communication is key to any successful relationship. Express your feelings and needs clearly, but also be willing to listen and compromise. Avoid passive-aggressive behavior or playing games. Open and honest communication builds trust and prevents misunderstandings. When both partners feel heard and respected, the relationship thrives. Practice active listening, ask thoughtful questions, and be willing to share your own thoughts openly. One common mistake men make is overtexting. While it's great to show interest, bombarding her with messages can feel overwhelming and even suffocating. Give her space to respond and don't expect immediate replies. Remember, attraction grows in space, not in constant contact. Focus on quality conversations rather than quantity. This shows that you respect her time and have your own life to attend to. Having your own passions and interests makes you more attractive. Whether it's sports, music, art, or any other hobby, pursuing what you love shows that you're a well-rounded person. It also gives you more to talk about and share with her. Women are drawn to men who are passionate and enthusiastic about life, so invest time in your hobbies and let your excitement shine through. Respecting your own time is just as important as respecting hers. Don't drop everything in your life just to be available for her. Prioritize your commitments and make sure you're balancing your social, work, and personal life. This shows that you have self-respect and aren't desperate for attention. When you value your own time, others will too. Playfulness is attractive, but there's a fine line between being playful and being pushy. Tease and joke in a lighthearted way, but always be mindful of her comfort level. If she seems uncomfortable or asks you to stop, respect her wishes immediately. Being playful creates a fun and relaxed atmosphere, while being pushy can make her feel pressured or uneasy. Rejection is a natural part of dating, and how you handle it says a lot about your character. If a woman isn't interested, accept it with grace and move on. Don't take it personally or become bitter. Instead, see it as an opportunity to learn and grow. Handling rejection maturely shows emotional strength and resilience, which are attractive qualities in any partner. Positive attitude is magnetic. Women are drawn to men who see the bright side of life and can stay optimistic even in challenging situations. Positivity is contagious and makes you more enjoyable to be around. Focus on the good, practice gratitude, and try to find humor in everyday moments. This mindset will not only make you more attractive but also improve your overall well-being. Being able to hold a good conversation is essential in dating. Ask open-ended questions, listen actively, and share your own stories. Avoid dominating the conversation or only talking about yourself. A good conversationalist makes the other person feel interesting and valued. Practice your communication skills and be genuinely curious about her life and experiences. Leadership isn't about being bossy, but about taking initiative and making decisions when needed. Women appreciate men who can plan a date, suggest activities, and take responsibility. This shows confidence and reliability. Don't be afraid to take the lead, but always be open to her input and preferences. Shared decision-making creates balance and respect in the relationship. Taking care of yourself physically, mentally, and emotionally is essential. Self-care isn't selfish, it's necessary for your well-being and attractiveness. Exercise regularly, eat well, get enough sleep, and manage stress. When you feel good about yourself, it shows in your confidence and energy. Women are attracted to men who prioritize their health and happiness. Patience is a virtue in dating. Building a meaningful connection takes time. Don't rush the process or expect instant results. Allow the relationship to develop naturally and enjoy getting to know each other. Patience shows maturity and respect for her pace. Remember, good things take time, and a strong foundation leads to lasting attraction. Sum up: attracting women isn't about using tricks or pretending to be someone you're not. It's about being confident, genuine, and respectful while avoiding the biggest turnoff: neediness. Focus on building your own life, communicating openly, and treating her with kindness and respect. By following these principles, you'll not only become more attractive to women but also build healthier, more fulfilling relationships. Remember, the journey to self-improvement is ongoing, and every step you take brings you closer to the connection you desire.